Okay, a mulligan to 6 for John. Yoseph has kept 7. Basic Island. Shuko. Pass the turn.
Is it one of the old dragons? Oh, yeah.
We just start.
Yeah, it feels like in millions of tax drops.
Okay, Shuko resolves. Wasteland. Could be a way to deal with a duel, but it also could be a way to deal with Urza's Saga. Urza's Saga making constructs is a bit of a backup plan for breakfast. Scalding Tarn.
I will try to cast Cephalid.
Cephalid Illusionist is on the stack. Force Pitching Daze. Cephalid Illusionist is countered. Pass a turn. Close call. Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Yep.
You forgot to play your second land. So you forgot to play your second land. No, I meant for turn.
Oh, you. Oh, right. I see. I see.
You can play it now if you want.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Okay, Swamp Cycling has happened. Close call there with Cephalid Illusionist and Shuko being a combo. Animate Dead. It's most likely targeting Troll. I can't imagine we're reanimating Cephalid Illusionist, right? Animate Dead on the stack. Troll of Khazad-dûm is in, 5 power. There's another Cephalid Illusionist in hand for Yoseph. That's scary. Let's see what happens here. Misty Rainforest. This is Nadu breakfast. Yeah, this is a Nadu deck. It's a tropical island. Troll of Khazad-dûm, obviously a very fast clock. But is it faster than breakfast can combo? I guess we're about to find out. Cephalid Illusionist on the stack. Force Pitching Daze again. John has managed to disrupt so far. Ponder. Oh crap, my mouse just died. That's a first.
Then I'll just play another shooter.
Do you only pay it when it comes into play?
Oh, 5, right?
No, when it comes in.
All right, Troll of Khazad-dûm gets in for 5.
No, casting. That's better.
You captive Ponder?
Yeah.
Okay, Wasteland on the trop. That could cut Nadu off, potentially. There's a Saga. Okay. Backup plan. Could be getting up and running. Teferi Time Raveler. It's going to resolve. Could bounce the Troll, and it's pretty big.
I think that's first.
Undercity Sewer, Surveil.
You have to kill it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I was feeling that game. I was like, can't wait.
Saga goes for with the sack on the sack. So you'll sack that.
In that particular situation,
Oh, well, the Undercity Sewer went to hand, so not surveilling yet. Gonna do it now. Surveil.
So it wouldn't have triggered off.
Cool. Untap? Yeah.
Urza Saga ticks up to 2. Teferi ticks up to 2. Yoseph could potentially start pumping out some constructs. Ponder.
Untap, I will pay for
The first one was all. In response to the second one.
Deep Skitters. Blush Porticos. Just surveil. Yeah. Sorry.
There it is, everybody. The frog.
Make a construct.
I'll keep it on top.
All right, a construct has been made. Technically, it doesn't get equipped right away, but it will get equipped by Shuko. Urza Saga's reached Chapter 3. Gonna make another construct. And then search. Could potentially find another Shuko. Unlikely we'll see a needle on frog. Yep, there's Shuko.
So aggressive.
Aggro.
Aggressive.
It does.
The 4/4. 4/4.
Quip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 power construct. 6/4. With 2 Shukos equipped.
Up to, so don't forget. 6.
12.
No blocks. Move the equipment over to the other guy. Makes sense. Nomads and Core. Pass the turn.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Sorry, just. Yep.
All right. 3 cards exile from the yard. Gonna give the frog flying.
Oh, you didn't have to You got it.
Discarding Archon of Cruelty to the Psychic Frog. John may be deciding to whether or not to kill Teferi, but Teferi will just go down to 1. John will draw a card. Didn't want to discard any of the cards left in hand. Archon of Cruelty could be pretty big here. With both Nomads and Core and Shuko on the table, a Nadu or Cephalid Illusionist could be big trouble. Fatal push on the Nomads and Core. He dies. Fatal push on the Construct. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, you draw a card with Psychic Frog if you hit a Planeswalker.
Oh no, but I saw.
Force of Will protects the Construct. Uh-oh.
I discarded a card.
Yeah.
Could be a pretty big attack coming in here. Reanimate, kind of shut off at this point. Swing with 2 5-power constructs.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then +1, so 5, so 10.
John will drop down to 2. Nomads and Core, plus Teferi, pass.
I know. That's why I asked.
Play Wasteland.
Thinking about jumping this frog. 1 card in Yoseph's hand. The Urza Saga backup plan appears to be working so far. Attacking with the frog. It has flying. It's fairy down. Draw a card. That's a brainstorm. John trying to figure out how to get these constructs out of the way. Is an animate dead on Archon of Cruelty enough? Doesn't seem like it. This is close. But I think Yoseph has this one.
I figured, like, I knew you were going to be playing, like, Zenith packs, so it's like, you know, what's, like, obviously.
Removal is not, I mean, unless there's 2 removal spells, not going to do it. Yeah, the Shukos means that even Nomads and Core could get equipped and have 3 power.
Just phased out. It'll phase back in at the beginning. Yeah.
Ponder.
Yeah.
Ponder Shuffle. John needs... Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go game
I didn't do before.
All right, now I'll brainstorm. We're still looking. Found a Thoughtseize, and game 1 goes to Yoseph. Moving on to game 2. We're shuffling up here for game 2. John will be on the play. Very interesting cutting techniques happening. Dr. Pepper, thank you for the resub with Prime. 9 months. That's a new badge. Appreciate that.
Actually, you know the only game I really
I'll try it.
I'm not sure when I didn't play
Yeah, some people in the chat calling for a Shuko ban. AP kind of leading that. Blue to Delta. Ponder. Offer Underground C. Legacy Hype says we need a hate card against combo in the next set. Only combo I feel is playable. Yeah, I've talked about, well, really for a long time now, actually, the need in Legacy, and I know they don't design new cards necessarily for Legacy, but what Legacy needs, I feel, is more hate against shuffling, more hate against cantripping, and better disruption against combos like Breakfast, against combos like Painter, against combos like Doomsday, and so on. That's Oracle combos. Psychic Frog. And if I were tasked with designing new Magic cards that affect Legacy in a positive way, that would be my game plan to try and turn up the dial for disruption on those specific things. We're coming up, and Carnforge, yeah, the One Ring. We're coming up on the end of 2024 now. We've had that's a Swords to Plowshares on Psychic Frog. We've had a less than an ideal year for Legacy, I feel. But at the same time, contradicting that feeling, we had a record-breaking, as far as I know, attendance for Legacy Champs at Eternal Weekend. In the New York City, this is like so anecdotal and such a small sample size thing, but New York City Legacy events have more players than probably ever before since I've been playing Legacy. The excitement for this format is very real. It's out there. There are a lot of people that want to play. Yeah, there are a lot of people that are like, what about Beanstalk? What about Sticker Goblin? What about Grief? What about Frog? What about Nadu all year long and complaining? It just never ends. It's perpetual. I've said this so many times on stream. They will never be happy. They're unwilling or unable to be satisfied. But if there's like this conflict inside of me now where there's like, was it a good year or a bad year or a medium year for Legacy? I think it was actually a good year. Like when I think about attendance, it's been pretty good. For what I see with my own eyes in person and Eternal Weekend. There's a Thought Season resolving right now. Surgical, Nomads and Core, Force of Will to Fairy. And I'm kind of looking forward to how Legacy evolves into 2025. There's this new Universes Beyond and Standard thing going on. They're going to be putting out more Universes Beyond Commander products like Warhammer and Doctor Who and Fallout were, which did not make a big impact on Legacy. There were not many of those cards. I think there was like one Toxicrene in top 8, and that was it from the Commander Universes Beyond stuff, if I remember correctly. And then there were like a few Lord of the Rings cards here and there, but Universes Beyond, not a big part of Legacy right now. It feels like. This may be more emotional than data-based. I don't know. Thinking about this Thoughtseize still. Looks like we're focusing, zooming in. All right, so. Okay, so taken Teferi Time Raveler. Teferi is taken. Some changes to the ban list are likely going to happen. I know there's like people that are feeling like, oh, but look at the data from Eternal Weekend. There was, you know, the breakout deck Karn Forge, and there's this and that win rate for whatever decks, and we all had it wrong. Psychic Frog actually isn't a problem. The whole thing, like there's such like a variety of opinions on this, but most likely we'll see a change. And I'm kind of looking forward to 2025, seeing what happens. So I'm feeling pretty good about Legacy right now. Mike, thank you for the resub with Prime. 21 months and a spinning bagel. Blick says Lord of the Rings had the One Ring and had Bowmaster decent cards. Yeah, they were decent cards, absolutely. Legacy staples for sure.
Who's killing it?
Savannah for Yoseph, who's up a game here. Combo is available. At any time, given the amount of lands on the board. I don't know if that it's in hand, but we have enough mana to combo, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, wow.
Once breakfast hits that 3 mana range, it gets a little dangerous. I'm sure John is prepared. He knew about a Force of Will in hand. Teferi Time Raveler was taken. It could mean that John has interaction that Teferi would have stopped. Surgical.
One and one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of sticky.
I did it a few times. It was just like,
You didn't do it? No?
I didn't really like it.
No.
So I guess we'll
Just
try
like
to
you draw
brainstorm.
openers, but like.
Okay, Surgical on Brainstorm. In John's graveyard. Maybe we'll get to see John's hand.
So is it, 4 cards? Yeah.
One on here. Right, yeah.
Which you run, right?
No. Not out of mine, no. There's just no room for it.
Sounds like you need more lands.
Yeah.
Just a lot. picked up
But post Eternal Weekend, looking at social media platforms like Reddit and whatever, and Discord as well. In the 90s MTG Discord, this discussion has been ongoing. Is Legacy healthy right now? Maybe there's a chance if you look at the numbers, it is by reasonable standards healthy-ish, but I think people are not necessarily enjoying the gameplay as much as they could be. There's a Force of Will pitching Daze on this Surgical right now. Surgical has been placed into the graveyard, but it's still in the stack. Surgical is targeting Brainstorm in John's graveyard. John's trying to protect that Brainstorm.
Sure.
Okay, Surgical is countered. Nadu.
No, I have a Fanatic.
Do you mind if I look at that?
Okay, John says I have a Fanatic on top of the deck. So maybe that's why we did not want Surgical to resolve. Interesting.
So awkward. Because now if I play this, I can't do this. So I'm supposed to let that resolve. And then, oh, it's so bad.
So now it looks like John is thinking about what to do on draw step with this. I believe John has announced that there's a Metamorphosis Fanatic on top. Taking a look. It must be. Just going to draw it, not reveal it as a miracle. Maybe John recognizing that we have to kill Nadu here. Gonna waste Savannah. That's not that exciting. Fatal Push. Revolt is on. Brainstorm gets put into hand. So Nadu killed. Swamp Cycling Troll of Khazad-dûm. This game is not from Monday, no.
But it's okay.
It's from a Monday, possibly.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I saw that.
So passing it back to Yoseph, plays a Flooded Strand.
Did not see any
play Flooded Strand last
deafening silence
Rain.
to begin with.
Okay, well, that
That was the only. Yeah. Yeah, because that was my first one. Would have been better.
Okay, finds a tropical island. Nadu mana again. And another Nadu creature again.
My one out is like, there's some kind of draw line that I think it was the Bowmaster, but it was probably real far.
These are things better not to talk about.
Crop rotation into land and plow.
Nomads and Core. Attack with Nadu. Now Nadu does its thing here with the Nomad. Soul Guy Lantern to hand. Tundra to play. Memory's Journey to hand. Brazen Borrower to hand. It's a lot. Soul Guy Lantern gets played.
Down so many mana. Especially because you play them. Yeah. It is camera. Yeah. It all it does is really slow you down. Yeah. Just another one. Yeah,
Doing like a
this.
Actually, this deck is only running 40 because the white slash is like a little
Don't anything December 15th?
So I brazen bottom end.
I'm running the white for.
Oh, I should draw.
I don't know what.
Make it a little bit more against some other decks.
I had a
Okay, that card drawn was off Ponder. Guess that needed to happen. Doing the Nadu triggers now. Before it resolves, gonna fatal push Nomads and Core. Okay, so doing another Nadu trigger in response to that. Well, the fatal push triggers Nadu.
There's like a cycle, right? Blue black is particularly good.
Force pitching Brainstorm on the fatal push. Fatal push is countered.
We'll see what happens. Are you going to Eternal Weekends? Oh, jeez.
Hedge Maze Surveil.
I find it's not.
Nadu has survived a fatal push. Shuko goes into the graveyard. Nomads and Core goes to hand. That was the last Nadu trigger from before the fatal push, I believe. Still on the stack. Urza's Saga. Not looking good for John here. Gonna activate Nadu. Activate Nomads and Core again. Another Urza Saga comes in. Another Urza Saga comes in. I believe there's one more available. Swords to Plowshares to hand. Wait, was that too many triggers? I kind of lost track. All right, Nomads and Core. Cavern of Souls comes in. Tundra comes in. Now I'll Ponder. Ponder Shuffle. Yeah, John definitely getting buried in card advantage here. It's not over yet, but it's pretty close. Mike says I'm on the Nadu bandwagon right now. We don't need this. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. It really, if I'm being honest, it takes a lot for me to want to ban a card from any format that I play. Nadu is over the line for me, for sure. I mean, if the ban announcement comes up and they only ban Nadu, I personally would just be like relieved, and I would move on. I know there's a lot of talk about the Frog, there's a lot of talk about Vexing Bauble, but if the decision was made just Nadu, I'd be like, cool, I'm good. That is by far my least favorite card, getting played a lot in Legacy right now. Misty Rainforest gets cracked. I've been Erupticang and Swordsing Frogs the whole time, so I'm good.
So the Valko, is that what is?
Oh, is there an Alchemy Nadu now? I didn't see that. I gotta look that up. I'm curious what they made the ability.
Yeah.
If someone has a chance, definitely link to the Arena Nadu in the chat. I would love to take a look at that. It's 2 triggers total a turn. Oh, that's excellent then.
Yeah, so like, there was no like awful fish.
Yeah. So the Alchemy Nadu on Arena only triggers twice each turn. So that's a nice fix. I like that. Say what you want about alchemy, but being able to fix cards like that is great.
It's just possible.
All right, John scoops it up. Nadu put Yosef way, way ahead on cards. GG's. Yosef gets it.